She looked at Charlie and she felt like a lump in her throat. She wanted to talk, but couldn't say anything. Seeing her completely stunned, Charlie didn't tell her any more. He just put the phone into her hand, and said to Bro Abner, "Little Abner, if you need to use etiquette for your friends and partners in the future, remember to take care of the business of Wendy Company, understand?" Without saying anything, Bro Abner immediately said boldly, "Mr. Wade, don't worry, after Miss Wendy opens, I will definitely help her publicize. I think Bro Abner is more or less thin on Orr's Hill Road, and my friends will definitely do it. Give me the face and ensure that Ms. Wendy's etiquette company is too busy for business." After speaking, he hurriedly said, "By the way, Mr. Wade, tomorrow is the anniversary celebration of the opening of several KTV under my own proprietary. It happens we need a group of etiquette ladies. I will ask Miss Wendy to help." Charlie asked him with interest, "Oh? What a coincidence. Tomorrow is the opening anniversary celebration?" "Yeah." Bro Abner smiled. "Why don't you say that Mr. Wade is a real dragon on Earth? No matter who is okay. You will be around you in secret." Charlie knew that he had deliberately flattered him to please him, but he didn't say much, and instead said to Wendy, "Wendy, tomorrow you must arrange all the activities of Bro Abner here. The first business of your new company, strive to be a good start." Wendy nodded hurriedly and said, "Brother-in-law, don't worry, I will arrange it." Charlie gave a hum, and said to Bro Abner, "You people on the road are rough at work, and the overall quality is not good. Tomorrow, the lady of etiquette will come over. You must take care of their mouths, hands, and feet, and don't provoke any moles do miss manners. Do you understand?" Bro Abner said immediately, "Mr. Wade, don't worry, whoever the hell dares to make a wrong idea to Miss Wendy's person, IF*C King castrate him immediately." Charlie nodded in satisfaction, and said to Wendy again, "Oh yes, Wendy, I have one more thing to tell you." Wendy hurriedly said, "Brother-in-law, tell me." Charlie said seriously, "Don't tell anyone about this matter today, including your grandma, your parents, and your brother, including your sister Claire. Do you understand?" "Huh?" Wendy asked in surprise. "Brother-in-law, why can't I? You have helped me so much. Grandma, Dad, and older brother will be very grateful to you." Charlie said indifferently, "I don't need them to be grateful, nor do I need their flattery, and I am not helping you to make you feel good about me, but because you are indeed better than before and are sincerely calling me brother-in-law. You respect me a bit, I respect you evenly, nothing more." After speaking, Charlie said again, "As for your grandma, your father, and Harold, I don't want to have any unnecessary involvement with them. In the beginning, it is better to have more things than less, so only you know this. I know, if you reveal it to them, then I can only stop all this. Do you understand?" When Wendy heard this, although she felt a little disappointed, she nodded honestly and said, "Okay, brother-in-law, I know, don't worry, I won't talk about this to anyone." Charlie looked at Bro Abner again and said coldly, "You are the same. You keep tight-lipped. If anyone dares to say that Wendy is my sister-in-law, I dare to say that I brought this company from Benjamin. Then I will send him to the kennel to experience." Bro Abner and the others all looked tense and hurriedly agreed. Charlie was satisfied, and said, "Okay, so be it, I'll go now." After speaking, Charlie turned the throttle, and the little car quickly jumped out. Seeing him leaving, Wendy was so busy shouting from behind, "Goodbye, brother-in-law." "Thank you, brother-in-law." Leaving the Pearl River woods, Charlie hurried to the vegetable market. Time has been delayed a lot, and if he doesn't hurry to buy the vegetables back, the wife won't be able to eat breakfast when she comes home from get-off work. Although Orr's Hill is an ancient city, its modern atmosphere is getting stronger and stronger. The destruction, demolition, and modification of the old city's buildings have basically become the style of modern urban high-rise buildings. Many traditional crafts and markets in the past have gradually been replaced by various tall shops and general supermarkets. In the early years, there were many shavers on the side of the road, and the shave skills were very good, and 2 or 3 yuan could be used to sit on the side of the road and shave. But now, it has long since disappeared. Instead, there are various exquisite and high-end beauty salons. Those Tony teachers who are not very skilled and whose hair is not even full, cut someone's hair at random, starting with 100 or 200 yuan. Occasionally, when encountering unscrupulous merchants, customers will be fooled into applying for a card, cutting their heads and being cheated for thousands of yuan. In the past, there were many horse-drawn carts and donkey carts on the roadside. Uncle farmers in the country picked vegetables from the fields in the morning and drove them to the city to sell them. Vegetables and fruits were fresh and cheap. However, animal-drawn carts are not allowed to enter the city in recent years, and even traditional vegetable markets have become fewer and fewer so that most people can only go to the supermarket to buy food. The quality of the vegetables in the supermarket is not very good, but the price is surprisingly expensive. It costs more than 10 yuan to buy cabbage. This also caused this ancient city to gradually lose the scent of traditional life. In fact, Charlie usually doesn't like going to the supermarket to buy groceries, so he always feels less interesting. Therefore, he often goes to a protected old residential area in the old city where there is a very lively vegetable market. The reason why he likes to go to that old residential area is not only because it is more grounded, but also because there is another reason hidden in Charlie's heart. In the past, when he and his parents first arrived in Orus Hill, the parents particularly liked the characteristics of Orus Hill Old Town. There are many old-fashioned buildings left over from the Ming and Qing dynasties and the Republic of China. This architectural style is very different from the north, and parents liked it very much. Because of their passion for traditional culture, his parents rented an old house in the old town. After the renovation, the family lived in a very comfortable place. Later, when his parents had an accident, Charlie entered the orphanage. He would often sneak out with his friends Zhao Hao and Li Xiaofe to take a look at the old town. At that time, Zhao Hao and Li Xiaofe thought Charlie was playful and wanted to sneak out to play. But what they didn't know was that Charlie actually just missed his parents. After his parents had an accident that year, the house was rented out for a few years, changing batches of tenants. Later, the house was bought by people who invested in real estate, waiting for the demolition to appreciate. Later, the house and the nearby old buildings were classified as a historical building protection area. Demolition and rebuilding were prohibited, so the house was left vacant for a long time. Charlie also quietly inquired about it. It is said that the person who invested in this house was the initiator of a real estate speculation group in Wencheng. Although this old house cannot be realized after being smashed in his hands, it is nothing to him. So this house is dilapidated in this condition since then. Later, the speculator was caught in a lawsuit because he was involved in illegal fund-raising and the house was sealed up by the court. 2 or 3 years ago, there were rumors that it was going to be auctioned, but because the person involved in the case was relatively large, the case has not been finalized in the past 2 years, so he has never entered the foreclosure process. The market where Charlie went to buy vegetables was not far from this old house, so he planned to stop by and take a look. On the way Charlie was riding his bike, a Rolls-Royce had stopped in front of this modeled old house. In Rolls-Royce's co-pilot, an elderly man walked down. This person was the old butler of Eastcliff's Dew family in Orus Hill.